All right, I'm going live, and we will see how this works. Hello, hello, hello. I am live. I am live with the captain of UNC's Chapel Hill R6 squad, and we're going to be hopping in and doing some casual gameplay in just a moment. But we are also going to do an interview with him and ask some questions ahead of time. So here we go. And in the background, I'm going to play a VOD from their last night's match against ECU. I don't know who ECU is, so maybe we can get some context there. So, who was your opponent last night? I see ECU, but that could mean any number of colleges that I'm aware of.
East Carolina University.
There you go. So a little bit of a hometown rumble going on.
Sort of, yeah. They've actually been in the season before. I think it was the fall season. We just like formed during the fall, so we got to miss that season. But we just started playing in this season, so we thought they'd be more of a little know-how than we were.
But it sounded like it was pretty clean. What, 7-3, 2 maps in a row?
Yep, 7-3 Villa, 7-3 Border, with us being defense first on Villa, and then us being attack first on Border.
Now, what was that? What was so as you mentioned, like this is your guys' first season going into Collegiate R6. What was some of the preparations that you guys had to do? Because I can imagine that there was maybe a sense of having to catch up to other colleges who competed last season. What was the mindset going into getting ready for this season?
I think the biggest mindset that we had during this was we aren't like diamond level players. We're not bolos. We're not skittles. We're not godly noobs. So we're not going to be as aim heavy as other teams. But we need to compensate for that with intricate strategies. And so we've tried to base picks and like our comfortable map pick based around strategies. Like for example, Consulate, not a very like strategical map. It's more of aim battles and like taking room control, but like with Villa or with Border, there are other intricate strategies that you can run to take sites rather than just taking aim duels to take control of room.
Okay, so I mean that was. I mean, how long ago did you guys form, and how long did you actually have to practice this kind of methodology for approaching the season?
I believe we fully formed in the end of November, beginning of December, and so we took that winter break to start forming plans, and then we took January to also think about what we should do for each maps, what maps we definitely know we don't want to play, what operators we should never play, what operators we're comfortable with. Took that time to flesh out our roles, took that time to figure out what everyone needs to improve on, and I mean, besides that, we just took it to like play together as a team, get to know each other, how we play, like what our strengths and our weaknesses are, and like pair people based on that.
And that sounds like a really practical approach to things. Now, as the season goes on, there's going to be more video footage out there of your opponents that you didn't have at the beginning of the season. There's going to be more of that clicking and getting used to the meta that's going on. But how do you think that the professional scene is going to change your approach to trying to win this collegiate tournament?
Well, definitely like looking at ESL Pro League games or even these upcoming invitational finals, there might be some like strategies that we don't even think of. So we could like take those from those teams, modify them to our strengths, and then use them against other teams. But probably I would say about at least 40-50% of the teams will also be watching and taking notes. So they might see that coming. So we're going to have to like really, I guess, tinker with those strategies and not make it so cookie cutter, just like let's say G2 does an intricate strategy against EG or something like that. We don't want to just instantly replicate exactly what they did because everyone's going to see that coming. Everyone watched the finals. I mean, come on now. So instead, we're going to have to kind of tinker it, modify it into a way where the opponent won't see it coming, or they will, but they'll think it's just like G2 strategy, but we'll have like an upper hand in some sort of way, like somebody playing at a different angle, somebody holding from below, etc., etc.
Yeah, and it gets really complicated as soon as you start trying to play around an idea of a strategy because, I mean, as you said, like peeking through the floor or from the ceiling, whatever the location is, like it changes room by room and map by map, especially. So, how do you handle introducing complexity to the team? And you guys have had like 2 months to really just kind of get squared away and get comfortable playing, let alone being strategic and tactical. So with the complexity, how do you balance the complexity versus what your team is capable of right now?
We make it so that the people who know the complexities the best, like the people who I would say are the most consistent or like are the best at like holding angles or fragging, should be the ones to deal with those complexities. The ones who not so much, can't handle like shooting somebody through a floor, like they hit the metal beams a lot, or like shooting somebody through like a small peak hole. You keep those on site because if you have everybody off site that can just come around, come back to site or flank, that are really good at holding complex, intricate angles or doing intricate strategies, then you're more likely well off to take control of the outer side of the map and then just collapse onto the attacking team rather than just letting them come straight to the site. Maybe win one or two in an aim duel while they're trying to take the site, but like your worst players are off the site. So essentially, we keep the best players to do the complex strategies, and I would say the lesser so. I wouldn't say worse because it's our team. I'm not going to be mean like that. But like the people who don't know the complexities like as much, you keep them towards sight, but you also give them a little bit to work with. It's just not just like sit in this corner and don't shoot. It's like sit in this corner, but you do what you think is best, and your teammate will cover you as much as you need, as long as you give the right calls.
That makes a lot of sense. And going forward, like, how do you expect things to kind of change with the team? I mean, everyone's going to be growing in their execution of your strategies that you plan for, or even being able to kind of go off script of a plan and play more of that instinct game that they think is right once everyone's more in line with each other. But how do you think that, like, where do you think that your team is going to end up by the end of this season if, like, you can keep it all together, there's no crazy emergency circumstances, that kind of stuff, and, like, your squad stays intact during the whole season? What do you think is, like, that final form of the season for you all?
I think we're going to be a really good team in terms of consistency. Consistency is going to be a big issue, but if we're going to be playing like, week after week after week, so we're going to start having to get more consistent or else we're going to like, lose those matches or lose a map and then have to go 1-to-1, which is beneficial for us. So over time, we're going to develop the know-how to battle certain teams, especially with videos coming out. We're going to develop more consistency with how we play instead of it just being like, oh, I always get these shots, but why am I missing them now? It's going to be like you hit those shots every single time. You know exactly, the angles on this map. You know the most common spots people hold on this map. You know the most important rooms to control for this map. It's going to be consistency in both of aim and mindset.
That is pretty much the perfect answer that I was looking for. I mean, that's keeping everything pretty much in line with what you want to hear, as well as just being practical in that application as well. So I I think that that's a great place to be and a great mindset to start the season with. Um, Now, I mean, that's in itself. You guys had your first match last night, and you pulled out. You got the W. Now, what does that? How does that validate all of your preparation that you led up in the last 2 months? And what are some of the things that you're like, yes, we still need to double down on that, or we still need to focus on that? I don't want you to give away any of your strategies or your weak points because I don't want anyone else to have an unfair advantage. But like, what was your main takeaway from last night's match?
I think honestly, a lot of our strategies really came true to form. A lot of them like just worked out because A, no one's really seen them before, and B, not a lot of people expect what we pulled out during that match. And also, our information was definitely on point, and that was one of our cornerstones of winning both Villa and Border. It wasn't even aim duels. It wasn't even having map control. It was the fact that we called out to each other everything that was going on. There was no missed calls. There was no, oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you this guy is there. Or, oh, sorry, I heard this guy, but I didn't want to call it out. Everything that we heard, we called it out, and that made us win so many key rounds. Like, for example, 1v4 on, what was it? We were defending library. It was a 1v4. Our maestro was the last one on site. He was in the vault area in library. He gets a kill outside of library. Cool, that's whatever, but you still have people to deal with. We hear sort of a blowtorch sound, so we call out, hey, this might be a maverick. He looks towards the maverick hole, guy's dead. So there's two left. It's a Glaz and a Jackal. The Glaz doesn't smoke in the site for some odd reason. Maybe he was out of smokes. I don't know. But he pushes in. We call Glaz is in right side. The Jackal pushes in after him. We call Jackal left side. The Glaz just starts planning. The Maestro takes out the Glaz, and then we call Jackal left side. He kills the Jackal and win that round. That round should not have been won, but since we had the information and the know-how on when to call and how to call, that's why we won that round. So I think our information was our best thing in both Villa and Border.
I love that example because it just I love that example because it just shows how important intel is in Rainbow Six. Like it's not so much important. It is important, but I don't think it has as much as that tactical impact on other games like Counter Strike. But like this is so much more about that intel and all the angles of entry and all the different ways. Whoa! Just roasted. Nice. That's definitely feedback number one for the stream.
Here it comes.
That laugh is amazing. I'm not sure if you heard that. Um,
Oh, I heard that.
oh, good. um, but yeah, that's one thing that I really like is that even if you're dead, you're able to give intel to your team, and like you can still participate as a team. Every round is team based, whether you're dead or alive. Just the amount of impact you can have is changed, and I've been curious about how much teams prioritize the information gathering and communication because I mean in some games you have too many people talking, it's really distracting, and you end up falling over each other and someone misses something because someone else was talking. Now with a 5-person squad, it's tight, it's purposely slow gameplay just to kind of build this up. I think they've added some great pacing to allow communication to happen. What if you were to prioritize like communication, intel gathering, and gunplay, and then map knowledge? Where would you stack that in 1 to 4?
Honestly, I would say aim play is like bottom because aiming is nice, and everyone will admit that like having a good fragger on the team is amazing, but it's not any key priority because a fragger doesn't do anything if you're holding a really odd angle. If they don't know where you are, then you're just gonna lose that fight. So I think number one would be communication, and then right next to it, intel gathering, because the comms need to be clear and concise, but like it has to be just enough information for you to relay there's a person in this location, but it can't be like you're rambling, but it also can't be like I saw a guy. That's too vague. We don't know where that's coming from. Our teammates might lose that round because of that. So you have to keep a good middle ground in that info, so it's like, hey, I saw a cav go through trophy. Hey, I saw a bandit in mudroom. He might be like if you have an instinct, you can call it out, but your teammates will disregard that most likely. But it's still good to like give like a sort of instinctual call. Like I saw him running towards, I guess, the northwest, so he might be going towards the north stairs or the main stairs. So I would say communication, intel, map knowledge, and then aiming essentially.
Okay, I can totally follow that train of thought too because when I first picked up the game, like I could not aim worth a damn with a number of the characters and or operators, and I wasn't having much success as a fragger. But as soon as I found Twitch, not only was I being effective with the shock drones, like taking out deployables even early in the round or even mid round, that kind of stuff, and I was like, okay, I got a good deployable working for me, but then also the F2 is just an amazing gun. As soon as you start finding consistency and being able to survive, the initial part of a round and get more of those rounds under your belt, it's easier to find other guns that kind of click with that. If you had to pick a favorite operator, who's yours?
That's a tough one. Like in terms of aesthetics, I would just aesthetically speaking, Echo. I love his design. I love his pro league skin. I have the whole thing, the whole shebang. However, I think my favorite operator in terms of both our team play and just in general, Legion definitely. He is the most valuable in terms of intel because those goo mines he has, even though he has to wait till they cycle to get 8 of them. Just the popping of like the glass breaking is so useful, especially when you're clutching. Like you don't know if somebody's coming metal detector, you don't know if somebody's coming fountain, but then you just hear the pop of the glass and the scream of the operator, and you go, "Oh, I know where they are. They're coming that way." He's just so essential to any defense, and like any team that doesn't use him, I would say would be at a loss.
It's perfect you mentioned him because it's right as the Legion highlights coming up or a Legion play is on the VOD,
I guess I just have really good timing.
or you're watching the stream, one of the two.
I'm stream sniping you.
Now, actually, you know what? I must apologize. My common courtesy has been forgotten. Would you please introduce yourself?
It's fine. It's fine. My name is David Justice Romero. I'm a student at UNC Chapel Hill studying psychology with a minor in comp sci. I am the head of Rainbow Six Siege, both Division One, Division Two team, as well as the head of the whole group for esports organization. I'm one of the board members. I pretty much single handedly kind of created the community this like August whenever I joined the esports club. So I've had to use most of my fall semester to start gathering people who want to play Siege and actually care about the game. And slowly but steadily, been working my community up, and now I've actually got a team. So we have Division One team and Division Two team. Division One's the one that I'm on. Division Two will also be playing next week, should be. And yeah, that's me. I'm just your average Puerto Rican gamer nerd.
Well, welcome to the fam of nerds. We love our R6 here. We love our games here. So it's cool to hear more people joining their esports clubs. And I'll have to talk to you and any of the other founders or president of your group down the line and get a full intel sweep of what the club is like and put that out on the podcast. Now, is there anyone else that you want to highlight about your squad? You highlighted Bobby Ross a little bit earlier off stream about his ridiculous Deagle knife skills and his 19 and 1 run, was it?
Had 19 and 1 on we were playing Road to SI 19 and 1 on Oregon with only using the Deagle on both attack and defense and the knife, and that's it. And Nitro, I guess, if you want to count that.
Still, that's disgusting. Now, what other players can you highlight? Who have you found to have your specialist roles on the squad?
I'll go through everybody. I mean,
Do it.
so let's see. We have Bobby Ross, who is Gabe. He's one of my best friends back from when we lived in Fayetteville together. He is our main roam hunter slash frag. He's one of our best consistent fraggers. We have Sir No, who is Cam, who is our main anchor. He's also a consistent roam hunter who's secondary with Gabe. He is one of our key fraggers, honestly, and he's very, very consistent, so he's really dangerous. Like, there's rarely a game where he's like bottom or even second to bottom. He's always at least in the middle. He's always getting those key frags on site. Then you have Croatian Koala, and yes, he is Croatian. His name's Adrian, and I guess you would say he's our main support on attack, and then on defense, he's our main roamer. And he's very key in both like droning information and helping me to attack certain rooms, like let's say CCTV on border or even Fountain on border. Him and I always go in together. We have Andrew, who is Sweet Fan One underscore. Yes, like the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. That is his meme. He is our designated hard breacher slash secondary anchor role. While like he's not really on the fragger end of things, he's more of on the supportive side, and like he's very key in us taking rooms, especially because he's always ready to trade out those frags or at least to go in first and figure out intel, even if he dies. And then I would say I'm a mixture of like a soft roam, like closer to site, like say I guess you could say near like study on Villa, that sort of example. And I'm also the main, I guess you could say flex for our team. Usually I go with Adrian and Andrew to take any key rooms such as CCTV, like I said earlier. And I'm usually like even when I like die first, I'm always okay with it. I never like get angry because I as soon as I die, I just start making calls rapidly for my team. Like there's never a dull moment where it's like no calm.
Oh yeah, you can't have that. You can't have like as soon as you die, like you have to put it like I mean, in a competitive situation, anyways, you should be putting your ego aside, anyways. But like, especially after you die, like you have no time in Rainbow Six to be like, well, crap, I died, game over. I'll wait till next round. Like, if you really want to win, you can't have that kind of attitude. So, I mean, that's just good practice. That's best practices for R6.
I mean, definitely, honestly, and like that's a lot of issues for like some teams. Is like they'll get tilted, especially like when they die to like some stupid angle they didn't know existed, or like somebody's holding a really off angle. They just get spawn peaked and they just start getting tilted, and that's a big issue. And I guess even like a lot of collegiate teams, especially because the newer ones, they get tilted really easily. We used to have that issue back in I would say December, mid-January, but it's like as we like started scrimming and as we started like formulating like thoughts, we all just came together. And I'm pretty sure Cam was the one who said this. He's like, "Look, we all have to sit down and listen to each other. When we make a mistake, either call yourself out or call somebody else out. Don't make it harsh, just make it concise. Say, hey, you did this wrong, just do it better next round. We'll have a next round. Don't worry about it. Don't get mad at yourself." And that mindset really helped us to stay strong on Villa and Border whenever we lost a round. Because I'm pretty sure on Villa at least, whenever we lost a round, we didn't lose a round immediately afterwards. We rectified that mistake, we fixed what was wrong with our team comp, and we went right back into it.
There you go. I mean, that's one of my favorite parts about good teamwork is that level of radical candor of just being able to say something that other people might find offensive, but knowing that it's for the best part of your relationship with that person on your team, and it's actually going to build the communication that much farther, that much faster. It's also going to just straight up build your gameplay because people are going to know, hey, I got called out on this last time. I shouldn't do that again. Now, let's see. Do you know who your opponent is next week yet?
I believe it is University of Maryland. I think I forget, but it's called UMBC. I forget like the whole title, but
Baltimore
that's our opponent
County.
for next
You
week.
know, they were on
Yeah,
stream on Friday. They looked pretty good. They did get swept pretty hard by who were they playing? Now I can't remember
wasn't it
who.
Kennesaw?
I don't
I
remember.
think it was Kennesaw.
I don't remember. But you know what? With your 7-3 showing and I think they had back-to-back 7-2 losses. Like it's going to be a close game, but who knows? Maybe their strategies are just kind of a different matchup for you. So I'll be looking forward to watching that. Hopefully there will be more VODs and streams. Send me your clips. I will definitely be pumping those out as I can across social media. And you guys would be some of the first that I get. So first come, first serve for sure.
Oh, definitely. We have a stream of information for you, my friend.
Perfect. Now, how about we get into some casuals?
All right, you want me to invite the guys in here?
Uh, yeah, you can either invite them here or we can just do squad chat in game, whatever works best for you guys.
Wait, actually, you joined our server, right?
Yeah, I did.
Did you put yourself as Rainbow Six Siege in the roles?
I had not. I just tossed myself in there real quick.
Because I'm pretty sure all of them are already in that UNC Discord chat, so we could literally just join.
Okay, yeah, let me tag up as R6 and I'll join you guys there.
All right, see you there.
See ya. All right, so that marks the end of my interview recording that I was recording through Discord as well, just to have that backup. Let's see. Let's get me into UNHC set tags. How do I? There. Let's see. Permissions to set. Huh, nice. That was a nice introduction on their Discord. Let's see. My tag, set tags. I do not have permissions to set. So let's get the messages. Or am I reading this wrong? Oh my gosh. React to give yourself a role. Oh, I see. I gotcha. Oh, I see. That's a different setup. Okay, I will have to check that out. Of course, it's Rainbow Six for. Okay, so set myself there. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
All right, so let's get roll call here. We have Adrian.
Hello, that's me, Croatian koala in game.
We have Godspeed, Bobby Ross, Gabe, best friend.
Hi, how you doing?
And then we have Cam, Cernovis, voice crack.
Hey.
To do them like that.
All right, are you guys already in game yet?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Here, David, do you have him added?
I'll send him my Uplay.
Okay, cool. Then you just make the lobby if you want.
Whoever wants to add me, I am just recall on Uplay.
Okay, that works too.
Unmute my game. Oh, that's probably going to be a little loud, isn't it?
So Gabe, what were you guys doing on parking garage?
By the way, I locked you
You're
guys out.
flexing
I
on 'em.
want you to know that. Like, you guys are out. I just barricaded after you guys.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So
Check
basically
sound-
what we did was
sound volumes.
we were bored and we ran
Still
outside
so
the front
loud.
door of bank and just ran onto the parking garage and jumped down and then killed IQ.
So
We were just running around memeing on him. It was great.
All right, so
You
who's
guys were
going to show
disgusting.
off the hardest on the stream?
It's gonna
I
be
have no
either
idea.
Gabe or Cam.
we were flexing pretty hard on that IQ, I'm not gonna lie.
Did you get her with the deagle though?
No, I killed
I wanted to,
There's
but
still room for improvement.
Can always get better with our deagle skills.
David, did you make the thing?
I'm loading the game right now. You know how old my PC is. It's like an old lady. Come on, man.
Gotta get an SSD, man.
Gotcha.
Give
He's
me the
getting
money
a
and
new
I'll
whole
go get it.
PC.
That too. That too. This
That man's had his PC since 7th grade.
yeah, that's not wrong. I think I sent you a friend request.
Send help?
Yep, that is me.
Okay, yeah, I'm in. I accepted.
Do we want to do road to SI or do we want to do straight casual?
Oh, I'm fine with Road to SI.
Alright, let's flex real hard on road to SI.
We have to get the Montaigne bands, guys.
Oh my god, do
I'm-
not talk
I'm
about
banning
it.
Tachanka.
Come on, I like playing Monty. Leave me alone.
Yep, that just means we gotta ban Monty. I'm sorry, we don't make rules.
I don't really know why ECU continually ban Monty.
Testing my
It's pretty
audio.
fun.
Just a comfort.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's just a comfort ban. I'm pretty sure they just didn't want to deal with a good Monty. Because that's like one of those dangerous things in Rainbow Six is a really good Monty.
Yeah, you know, like Andrew's a really good Monty, so it's really good that they banned that.
I'm gonna need you to stop right there, Cam. I think my favorite moment of that match was when I died in the last round of Villa. I just ran to go get Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
you were
came
in the
back to
recording.
and the round was won. It was awesome.
Like,
How-
alright guys, I'm here. Yeah.
Do you have like a Taco Bell out your door or something?
No, I ordered from Grubhub. My order got there as soon as I died in the round. I was like, oh, time to go.
Oh,
Not,
See,
not sponsored. Not
he
sponsored.
ordered like before the game started, and I was a little concerned because it was gonna show up during the match, and then he just like, all right, I'll be back, and he just ran away in the last round.
that's
Hey,
hilarious.
I made the call I needed to. I love Echo, but I gotta ban Maestra. Wait, no, Tachanka, that's right. Get him out. Get him out.
We don't want Tachanka.
There is no god. Not this game.
Your god is meaningless.
How's that saying go? God is dead and we have banned him.
Yep.
Hmm.
Wait,
Feels
what?
good to be
Clubhouse.
streaming in the
I
middle
was
of the
thinking we
day.
were in Oregon for some reason.
Feels good to be getting this
I
done.
wish.
I like it.
Bro, that's a target ban to me. What the heck?
They know.
They watched the VOD.
Which one of you said it was bot?
Yeah, the unsaved VOD.
you
Cam, you're
did
an
turn on
amateur
that
for
option, right?
game.
Yeah, I turned it on now.
Okay.
Wait, does Blackbeard? So if you put Blackbeard's shield on and then you swap to his deagle, is he still really fat? Like, is he really
think they
still
fixed
No,
really
no,
slow?
they fixed that.
Oh, that would have been hilarious. The slowest
Begs
one
the
deagle in the
question, though,
West.
how does he put away his gun with the shield on it? Like, I feel like that's kind of hurt.
Just stabs him in the
Poke
back.
into his side constantly.
So when you guys are having like just total whatever kind of match, like just want to bullshit around and do whatever, what's the most toxic like comp that you guys can think of to just troll your opponents?
Oh boy. Rush strats, boys. Rush strats.
Yeah, the good old Dokkaebi, Lion,
Yeah.
Jackal, Bullets combo.
Don't forget Finka.
Yep, gotta have the extra boost.
You have to have her LNG though. If you're not holding down the trigger the entire time, what are you doing? They
Isn't
pulled
that your
on-
whole motto, Cam? Hold
Yeah,
on.
it pretty much is, dude. Maestro's gun is really good.
That's why they target banned you in Border, man.
Yeah, they did target that.
He's gonna get that on the t-shirt. Hold left click.
They made a really big mistake of doing that, though, honest.
Yeah, Maestro is just my great value Mira. You know what I mean? Like, I never get to play Mira, so I have to learn Maestro. Then they banned Maestro and didn't ban Mira. Oh boy,
They have a Caveira first floor, by the way.
oh, that's fun. I have a pistol too.
What is this doc doing?
No.
Clash playing garage.
So the other
There's
way was
also a
breakable.
alibi.
In garage? Are they all? Seriously, they were? Why though?
Do we even know where?
Do you
Sight is?
have a laser sight?
That's me.
Alright, that's a pulse on
Oh,
site.
you had your chance.
Cab was on me in kitchen.
Oh, guys, like, the site is completely empty if you wanna.
Come,
Ain't no fun.
I'm on my way, guys. I have
I
to
was
defuse
trying to
it.
bully the Clash.
Yeah, the alibi's kind of tearing us up.
Are they all garage?
I think
What the hell is
the
going
two of them are. Two of them.
Two of them are the Clash.
Flight is completely
Oh, is it really?
Oh shit! Well,
You ran into it. What a
yeah, I
nerd.
did.
One friendly operator remaining.
Oh man, come on. Oh, I'm not going up that way.
All right, Adrian. Let me for
Go-
it.
go
Let me
blue
for it.
stairs.
You got this.
Alright,
You got it.
gotta try it for the. Oh, hello.
Cav is tagged.
Clash is half HP.
Hi.
Cav is dead.
Op 4 last stop
Alright,
standing.
Clash is half HP.
Oh, hello. Could you not, please? Thank you. What if? Okay, no.
She
Okay, volume sounds
if she
good.
falls for that, it'd be so sad.
Yeah.
I think I might actually have a decent audio setup now.
Hello.
Good job.
She's at
Okay,
least
great.
50.
Be careful, she might just like peek you around the corner with her fully
She's
automatic.
probably
Wait, is it
waiting
just
on the
Clash?
It's
Oh,
literally
Clash.
just. Are you not looking up?
No, yeah, okay. I'm still getting used to the versus notifications being turned off. That's fine.
Hey, shoot
Sar,
that
you
Xbox.
Sar, to your right.
Hey, buddy. How's
It doesn't
going?
reach that far.
I'm reloading. Look at me.
Just keep pushing her, she can't do
The
anything.
diffuser is now secured.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice.
That's
Op
nice. Nice
4
ace.
eliminated.
Nice
Was that an
ace.
ace?
Very
Oh,
good ace.
cool.
Very good ace. Well, Adrian's already flexing.
Hey,
There you
man,
go.
I'm using Twitch. You don't have to drive with a gun.
Ooh.
I was just gonna tell.
It's
like,
true, I
it's-
picked
I'm
her up.
not a- Yeah.
Alright, I guess I gotta flex a little. I'll whip out my main real quick.
Yeah, let me go ahead and deagle this game.
I'm just gonna keep throwing candelas at people until they get annoyed at me.
Okay. By people, do you mean enemies?
Sure, you can think that.
I should have said nothing.
Oh, Dokubi, you know we had a really funny argument about that.
Oh.
Uh-oh. What was the argument?
What was it?
I had to either buy Ying or Dokubi, and Andrew really wanted me to get Dokubi. Nobody else wanted me to.
They started a poll. What were the options? It was Ying, Dokubi, or nobody
Figure
cares.
it out
David
yourself,
decide.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
That won
everybody
by a
but
landslide.
Andrew picked Nobody Cares David. Decide for yourself.
Did you ever use Ying in our ECU map?
I did. I'm bored.
Was it useful?
The Candela's not so much. The gun, yes. The LMG is god tier with no recoil.
Yeah, no, it's super good. It's like
They picked
Thinking
me
when she
Andrew,
has
I
her,
went Ying.
she has her power up or whatever.
5 seconds before insertion.
They're all gonna be garage again.
The diffuser has been recovered.
Probably.
You must locate and defuse a bomb.
Ye-
The diffuser is no longer in your
Just walked
possession.
on the site in blue. Oh.
Why did he peek that? What an idiot!
Clash
Hey,
is
David,
inside.
someone. They're people.
It's an honest it's a lumpy.
Got her though.
Oh, look, they're actually. Damn, okay.
Help me.
Crawl away. Me and my deagle have got you.
That was the Clash, by the way.
You got Clash? Okay. That's right.
Man, this Jaeger's really trying. Jaeger on red stairs, by the way.
The ults, dang it.
By the diffuser.
Standing.
The diffuser has been secured. You must recover the
Oh,
diffuser.
hi.
Ah,
Friendly last
I
operator
called
standing.
that.
Yo,
What?
Has been
If
eliminated.
anything,
oh my
Anything
god.
God.
I gotta do it over.
Yo, their Jaeger has 9 kills.
He's the only one actually trying on their team, that's what.
What a
He's the
god.
only one actually trying in the game.
Yeah.
wow.
He's godlike. Defense is way more fun.
I concur.
You know, I used to think attacking was more fun, but I'm definitely switching over that train of thought. I really like playing mute.
Yeah. Mute's MP5 is a lot of fun to play with.
That's the thing actually with the SMG they added. I've been running shotgun mute, but for the match I played as SMG just for the.
Well, it's nice to have that flexibility of who runs the shotgun. That way you don't go too heavy with it, or that way you can run mute with the shotgun and then smoke with his other gun.
It was kind of
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
actually. I was
We need
thinking to
to
myself because
locate
I
a
haven't been
bomb.
playing mute a lot recently, but we were talking about before the match about like using mute more often instead of bandit, and I haven't really played mute since like when I first started the game because he's a really good beginner op. I was like, look at me, things come full circle. Last time I played mute was like February 2017. It's alright though, it was fun.
I feel like Mute's just far better in professional play than Bandit is. I mean, it does depend map for map, but like denying that drone vision is super important.
Speaking of mute, they have one.
10 seconds to go.
Is that cash?
5 seconds before
Yep.
insertion.
we have a
The
bomb, so
diffuser
that's
has
alright.
been recovered.
Oh
Must
no,
locate
I
and
forgot
defuse
to
the bomb.
put a sight back on this weapon.
There's one in master bedroom.
Oh wow, there's somebody there. Look at that.
Oh, we can go up there? Shoot. Do they have a, they have a
You
door
located a
open?
bomb.
Yes, sir.
You have located a bomb.
That window open?
Want me to ash that?
Oh, I was saying there's a punch hole.
Oh, right when I was looking. Okay, come on, buddy.
Valk just do a cam right here.
Behind the bomb. B bomb. That's a dock.
They have an Oa.
There's one on rafters.
I found it.
You must recover the diffuser. The diffuser is now
Oh,
secured.
whoa.
Oh, wait, what?
Just got pre-fired. Yeah.
Mute's in construction?
I got him. There's a second person though.
Okay. That was interesting.
Hello, it's on bomb site.
Go.
Deploying shock drone.
What I wanted to do. That was. Ah,
Down to one
jump out.
friendly.
Oh.
We have been eliminated.
The space bomb.
Man, Adrian, you're so bad at this game, dude.
I am pretty bad.
Damn.
It's a little hurtful, baby.
Hey, I just call it like I see it.
He's right.
tough love.
Constructive criticism.
Only way to go.
Just walked into that guy's ring down the doorway.
Hey, we finally get to play on defense.
Honestly, definitely more of a defense guy as well. Just like hide and shit, you know? That'd be sneaky.
You can really get creative with where you hold.
I just. Sure, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, I should have played Mira. Would have been pretty funny to have a Mira on casual.
It's okay, we can just six pick.
Yeah, true.
Secure the bomb.
Hey, where's my six pick?
Oh wait, we're cash? Oh.
Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
Yo, Adrian, does this get both of the cash balls?
Don't think so. I
10
think it's
seconds
just
to
the one.
insertion.
That would have been pretty cool if it did.
The right one's gonna be.
5 seconds.
Oh, I didn't put down my cams. Oops.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Did we? Can I spawn peek with? Probably can't, but I'll try.
a Twitch drone.
You're repelling.
They're blowing into cash. One on left side of cash.
Mm-hmm. Got him.
That's diffuser.
Got the sledge.
Got one construction.
Oh, ooh. Hey, Alibi, I dare you to run out of garage.
Just one in master.
Master? That means he could run out. So that means I could run out of garage. Which means... Hey, buddy.
Op 4, last operator.
Wait, is the last one master?
He's by me. I just lit him
You will
up.
be detected if you remain in this area.
I'm going in.
Feeling the performance hit.
No.
4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Definitely feeling the performance hit. What can I do? I really can't close anything.
You guys like my process of thinking?
I like the narration of it.
It just finishes. You see it in the kill feed, like, okay. My favorite part of that happening was when you tried that shit on Oregon. The Deagle thing. Don't do the Deagle thing, Gabe. Bet. Did I just hear it? I would spawn my police cars, just hear in the distance. Doop, doop, doop for like 3 seconds, and you see it in the kill feed.
Oh, yeah. Getting that kill on dorms all the way from police car was insane.
Oh, I guess I'm like, oh.
With the deagle, no less. Like, if it was just like something with the ACOG, it's whatever. But it's like with the deagle.
Was it a one tap?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, it was multiple one-tap attempts.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
It was definitely a one-tap.
He just kept firing through the boarded up window. And like after the third shot, he got a headshot through.
If you ever hear Gabe laughing, you know it's not something good.
That's true. That's very true.
One of the largest problems people have is that they just ping when they see you in cam. Like even like some of the professional teams just
10
keep
seconds
spotting
to
you.
insertion.
And it just gives away that they have vision of you on site. It's like
5 seconds
it's
and
such a
counting.
mistake.
I mean, it's a
Op
nice
4
for
has
him, like,
located
you
a
might as
bomb. Be
well.
ready for
Yeah,
assault.
but no, like
Op
when
4
they're
has located a
attacking,
bomb.
you know,
Get
the
ready to
initial
engage.
like drone fade. It's like ECU did that a couple times, and I was like, okay, they got vision on me on site, and I just hunted
Right.
down the
Yeah.
and then they lost vision of it. It's such a mistake. But like so many teams do
Get this
it.
free force right here.
Wait, what?
Send me a ping.
Rip.
By the bar.
I got it.
Hey Adrian, we died together.
Where you guys at? I want to die.
Where you at?
Where you guys at? I want to die.
Oh,
Someone
okay,
is
never mind.
tracking you down.
You want to fight George?
Oh, down blue.
Down blue. There's one stairs. It's Capital coming
You
those
are being
stairs.
tracked.
Gabe. Or not those stairs. These stairs.
Wait,
right here.
main stairs or?
Right here.
Oh, yep.
buddy. I got him. That was kind of a whiff, but it's okay.
You have been identified.
There's
Blue
another one on
stairs,
those stairs. There's another one on those stairs, Adrian. Same stairs as what you just killed Capital from.
Main
Yes,
stairs.
Hello. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah,
Op
he's
4
lit.
located a bomb. Protect it.
There you go.
Your identity has been compromised.
I walked into my bullets and didn't get a shot. That's
Someone exposed you.
Still tracking me.
in Echo drone watching the doorway to blue.
You have been exposed.
Dave, you should one tap through the that wall. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hold down the trigger.
Yeah, just hold down the trigger,
Hold
man.
left click. Boom. Lay down. Oh, never mind.
I think he's garage side of blue tunnels.
He was watching through the ceiling.
He was above the hatch.
Mission successful.
Oh yeah.
I didn't
There's
even
a
know there was a
hatch
hatch there.
I forgot about that, actually.
Everyone forgets stop.
We all, yeah.
Not me. Shot him right in the dick too.
Ah,
Sure showed him, David.
I'm the only true Hispanic. Jackal had to go.
but you look white, which is hilarious.
Hey, stop. I look like McLovin, but stop.
I am McLovin.
Oh, that's an old story.
Oh, that was hilarious too. It wasn't you for the longest, but it was hilarious to me.
It's because you're a cruel man.
I'm not cruel. Well,
What the game
Now-
performance?
now I know where your head lies.
Lies in the dirt, so I don't look at you anymore.
That hurts.
Protect the bombs.
Yo, is there a friendly fire in this? Oh, yeah.
Ah!
Oh my god, he talked.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Sorry, I meant to press
Plan
F, but I pressed
accordingly.
I pulled the trigger
Press
instead.
that one twice.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it was just a shotgun. That could kill anybody. Let's try this.
Oh.
Yeah, friendly fire is definitely active.
Don't do it.
10 seconds remaining.
Alright, game, now you have to get
Didn't have
an
bar.
ace this
Yeah,
round.
no.
It's gonna
3v5.
He's
This is.
big dog, so you know what he's gonna do. Like,
Oh god, this is dirty.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddies.
They
I only
get
need
to pick where they
5 more
spawn,
kills.
here, I'll bait him. Hello, this window, not the other one.
Oh, that's a glass.
Yes,
Stop
it is.
pro teams practice. Let's try to get this spawn.
Pro
Enemy
teams
scanning
practice are
inbound.
playing
Oh,
Apex.
come
Legends.
on.
Oh no.
You know what? At me.
I think we're the
Like,
toxic ones.
right outside. Oh, come on.
How did
I
you
whiffed
not get that, you
I
nerd?
whiffed that hard.
Hey Gabe,
Op 4 has located a bomb.
what is it? Nomad on bathroom, not
He's
bathroom,
in the
master
smoke.
bed.
Right
Master
there.
bed.
Going back into office, that's glass.
I know, man.
That's the glass on bathroom. Not bathroom, office, whatever.
Where the ping is, Gabe.
Yeah, that doorway to your right. Yeah.
Drone moving into
I
scan.
took those bullets for
Starting
you.
timer. One friendly operator
Time to heal
remaining.
yourself.
Ash is on the crossfire as well.
Alright, bet.
Ash was to your left down the hallway.
Oh,
No!
Not that it matters.
All
I
friendlies
almost
have
had
been
it.
I believe in you. I wonder how low he was.
probably very.
Bro, he hit the floor like 4 times.
Yeah. And knowing Glaz's hit detection, he probably only hit me once.
He only had 40 health, so yeah.
Or glass. If they fixed that, he might actually be viable.
Yeah.
So why warehouse so much on this map? At least in casuals.
A lot of people hold garage.
Yeah, I
For
think
no
it's
reason.
also. I think it's also just some like subconscious like. And a lot of times in actual matches, we go in from cash wall. So
Garage is usually a good entry point for most sites to clear out.
yeah, either that or cash wall. So I guess we're just used to spawning over here. There's not really any good entry locations from anywhere else on the map, to be honest.
I mean, you could take strip, but like,
Just taking cache control or like garage control is really important.
Need to use
Gives you
your drone to
avenues
locate a
into
bomb.
any room. And that. Are they basement?
I don't know.
It seems
Maybe
might be.
trying.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they got
Oh, yeah.
Cade.
They're basement.
Oh
I
yeah,
wanna
you
get a
can
burger.
like this, man.
Great commentary from David here.
What? Because I want a
Drone has
burger?
found a bomb.
Yeah, I do too, but you don't see me talking about it.
You just did.
It's besides the point.
10 seconds
This is
before
stupid.
insertion.
All right, Gabe. You know what?
5 seconds to
Next time you
insertion.
come to my house, we're doing Modern Warfare 2 Spec Ops Veteran again.
The diffuser is
Damn,
now
I
secured.
don't. Modern Warfare
You
2 is
located
my
a bomb.
favorite game.
Make your way to its
Like,
location and defuse it.
I mean, you're not really punishing me here.
But dude, no.
Yes, there is. Jesus.
Oh, hello.
Alright.
He was the supply closet where I died. Thought there was a one garage. Maybe I should actually join.
Y'all got it, I believe. That's names.
I'm gonna yeet off somewhere. And need someone to reset me.
I'll reset you.
That's not a reset.
That doesn't work.
Nice try. That's why I said I'm gonna jump off of the roof, but
Sorry, I mistook hearing you for left mouse button.
Makes sense. Oh, okay.
I'm like,
That was a good pick. I'll give it to him.
One friendly operator remaining.
Legion on their stairwells.
What a loot.
thought you flashed yourself.
Yeah, me too.
Bomb has been located.
Oh, he was
All
there.
friendlies have been
Yeah.
eliminated.
Oh wow, he's got 13 kills.
Yeah.
He's actually trying.
Oh, he's a plat 1. That's why.
This is warm-up
Sure.
game before going into ranked.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, we're going into ranked 2. You want to play ranked? We don't care.
He was the other guy.
Probably.
Well, we're serious. You want to go play ranked?
What, you want to try?
I don't know if I should try. I mean, Discord is bringing down my perf.
Yeah, well, you know.
But
I
if you
wouldn't
want to see
worry
how
about
bad
it.
it can be,
Wait, have you not played any ranked?
I have done one game of ranked.
Oh, isn't it great?
You want us to carry you?
I would be down for the carry for sure.
I mean, I don't have any papers due, so I mean, I'm good.
Protect
No,
the
I
bomb.
actually have to do homework, so I cannot.
Yes, do homework. That's important.
What time is it?
It
not
is
public.
5.
I can start homework in a few hours. That's fine.
I got a Twitch. I got one drone.
5 seconds to insertion.
I don't think any of them saw your man.
Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting to defuse your bombs.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, rip. Garage. I got shot from behind. I forgot about, yeah, I forgot about the garage. Like the actual garage doors.
Hey, nobody's watching today.
Which
Op
stairs?
4 has located a bomb.
I got the other Twitch now.
Upstairs.
Garage.
That's the Ash. That's somebody I don't know who. That's Jackal, garage side.
At the bottom of the stairs.
Off.
Oh,
Jackal, stop
top of
there,
the
stop
stairs.
there.
Last operator standing.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Last one was Sophie in garage.
Last one's the guy who's actually trying in garage.
Oh man. It's no fun.
You can see through those bullet holes, Rook, watch out.
What are you doing, dude? Hiding in garage.
He's trying.
With Kim.
No.
That's so sad. Alexa, play whatever the hell plays on the jukebox in this map. Annoying.
Yeah, let's Shazam that song really quick.
Skip. She outside.
Yeah.
Should just go back to site. And
I have a frostbite in construction and in both
I'll try to
windows.
bait her.
She's on the roof.
Hey, look at me! I'm over here. Jump into the window. Come on.
Come on, kill me, I'm here, killing me.
Come on, do it.
Hold on, I got a white van that'll sort this situation perfectly. If you get a
Advised,
frostbite kill, I
Op
won't.
4
Whoa, he's
located
droning,
a
he's
bomb.
droning.
Nothing from garage.
Just watch your red stair.
Oh,
Oh,
found her.
hello, buddy. He just came in from behind.
Op
Thank you.
4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Found her.
How'd you hit garage?
Kind of scared me. I saw her shadow right here.
Bro, that man crouch peek like a god.
Like a god, you say.
He was like,
I'll
woo.
take the Lord's vein and name
He
it.
came.
Don't take the Lord's vein in name.
Shut up. Listen, okay.
Gosh darn Croatians.
That's
Don't
that
know
1
English.
HP damage right there. Oof.
So you go toxic, toxic blitz,
Oh.
toxic rush.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh. I got you.
Oh no, that was my second pick.
Easy peasy.
Alright, easy. Yeah, at least he's playing true to his name.
Alright,
Yeah,
Recall, you gotta
Wayne,
play
he
Jackal.
came. This is still pretty cancerous.
Very cancerous.
Hey, match point. You got to pull out all the
Might as
stops.
well.
Gotta go for
Got
it
a
all.
little sweat a little bit, you know.
It's a shame Blitz was
Use
banned.
your drone to locate a bomb.
I would have played Blitz.
I would have played Blitz.
We all would have played Blitz.
Blitz.
five Blitz. Yeah, I know I just irony.
Oh, they're not. Oh, he's-
Flying
So go
shit.
turn around, please.
There you go. David, if you can play like recruit.
Can I do what?
Can you play recruit in like competitive sim?
Way better.
Only if you have nothing that you can pick.
Oh, that's interesting.
Insertion in 10 seconds.
Maybe no.
Alright.
5 seconds.
They have a
to
mirror.
insertion.
Yeah, they do.
I don't know where.
The diffuser has been recovered. Your mission is to locate and
Oh
defuse
god,
the
I hate
bomb.
this operator so much. Wait, where are they? Oh, what?
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 Through the punch hole.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
softball and they
okay.
put a punch hole at the bottom. Of course I'm gonna sit there and shoot it.
Okay, I thought you were just spamming through a roll right. That's so impressive.
Calling.
Calling? Alright.
Oh, rip.
Through the soft
Fell
hole.
up. Yeah.
Let me just, Damn, they're really watching that, huh? It'd be a real shame if somebody just, you know, walked into the garage.
What? This dude's
Oh, wow,
nutty.
that was a good
Friendly,
peek.
last
That
operator
is
Dang.
actually nutty.
It's all to you, Jack.
Yeah, he just popped
Oh,
that
it's
out.
okay.
Good try.
Eliminated all
We won't
friendlies.
talk about it.
The dude was nutty, bro. Yo, we should invite him to our team.
Get him on the
Could've
team.
tackled them.
Bye,
Yeah,
Andrew.
we'll
We'll see you later.
So we're gonna ask him if he's UNC.
Turns out he goes to Duke.
No.
They don't even have a team.
Yeah,
I don't
they don't
think.
have a team.
Rip.
They care about basketball too much.
He is the team.
NC State doesn't have a team either, do they?
No, but they wouldn't win anything.
Dang.
Ooh.
Harsh. So if you guys had to pick a rival school for you guys, who would it be?
Charlotte.
Charlotte, because they trash talked us.
Now is that
One
still
guy-
just University
one
of
guy
North Carolina,
trash
just over in Charlotte?
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
And it's like they're kind of like the villains. You watch like in any movie, you always have like the protagonist gets knocked down by the antagonist, and then you have the whole movie them building back up. That's what we're doing. You know, we got a little wrecked on by Charlotte, so now we're building our way back up.
Yeah, this is basically a Rocky movie.
Yeah, this is pretty much a Rocky.
We're the underdogs, and our training montage is the whole season to beat Apollo Creed, who is UNC Charlotte.
Yeah, you can see.
It's not even their team. It's just Firestar. That's it.
Yeah, it's Firestar.
Just a peak god.
It was the resident fragger. I think we'd be fine now.
Hey, we're playing against the guy that's trying a lot again.
Oh no, should we try a lot this game?
No.
No? Okay.
Hey, we should, man. Go all in.
Nah, alright, yeah, I'm trying this game. I'm going Deagle. Deagle only. No!
You ain't going no Deagle, boy.
Damn. I knew.
Is that a target ban?
I just banned mine. Or,
No.
yeah, you're right.
No ban so we can play Blitz.
We banned Casper.
This is awkward.
Why would you do this? No.
They're watching the stream right now, man. They know. They're gonna ban Valkyrie. Watch.
It would be all too perfect if they did.
Yeah,
That would be pretty good.
I'd be a little upset.
Yo, is that an R6 developer on their team?
No, it's
Oh.
not.
They trash talk already.
Are we sure it's not an R6 developer?
Dude, he has R6 in his name. It seems pretty legit to me.
That means he is Rainbow Six.
Yeah, like he owns it, right? Alright, here's where we win now, you know, this, once again with the analogy, we're like Rocky, we just got shut down by Creed. Now we gotta beat Wayne.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Vinny.
Venevita Vici.
Wayne, Weechi.
I'ma deck you, friend.
That's literally Latin. I'm sorry you don't know Latin.
Yeah.
We need to locate a bomb.
Sounds like a W. It makes it sound a lot less cool. Me.
Well, the best part is Vesuvius is now Vesuvius, which is pretty cool.
Whoa, it's Vesuvius. Whoa, what's
See
Hey,
if I can
Ella, how
actually
you
find a
doing?
bomb or get some more spots. I'm
That's
also
missed
really,
the first shot.
really weirded out that Discord
At each other.
sucks up so
I
much.
refuse.
Recently that I noticed
A
it with
vicious
FPS
combination
stuff
of
I'm playing.
ooh, no, whoa.
10 seconds to insertion.
Adrian killed my drone. You're off
This is
the
my
team,
corner.
man.
Stay
5
out of it,
seconds
okay?
before insertion.
Yeah, you just pass on by.
The diffuser has been
Look
secured.
that way, boy.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Oh lord. A game of whack-a-mole over here. Oh, rip.
You on? Wait, where are they? We're just going through here.
I
Hold
think
on.
they're hookah.
And
Oh no, he left!
He didn't like what you were doing.
our
We were
enemy.
just playing whack-a-mole, bro.
There's a guy that is in the
Yeah,
You
sorry
have
about that.
located a bomb.
Jaeger's right side over here. Somewhere that way. What if we just... Nice somewhere there in billiards.
Cluster charge
Ah,
live.
forgot about you.
Oh, that's the Jaeger. Yeah, you hit him.
Yes.
Nice.
Good point.
Oh,
Oh, hello? Where is it?
okay. Bathroom. Trying to do the wall.
That is a soft wall. We have no breaching. Interesting.
Oh, I'm gonna 35 bullets left.
Setting breach
Yeah,
charge.
if you save your ammo, I can stay.
1 on 4 remaining.
I got the dot in that room. Fuse. Last one's bathroom.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's behind the bomb, bro. He's very lit, half health.
Which bomb?
The
Penthouse bomb.
diffuser is now
No,
secured. You
dude.
have dropped the diffuser.
Yeah, he's half HP
Down to
still.
1 friendly.
It can't go down like this.
If you just slow peek, he's probably good. Just need a body shot.
Yeah, he's just behind bomb.
Yeah, right side of the doorway.
That's awful. You could try and fuse it, I guess.
You mean left side? Ah,
Which
nice
is
try.
Been eliminated.
He's nutty, bro. He's nutty.
Bro, how could you TK me? I came on your podcast and everything.
I got shot, and then by the time I turned over there and fired, you had already gone into the doorway.
Oh shit.
It's okay, I got the
Lost
counter.
myself for this.
I actually have never played Capital, so this will be fun.
Just hold the trigger.
Yeah, but I'm not using his LMG.
You're making a mistake.
I love his assault rifle.
What can I do aside from getting new memory or more memory? Oh, I have more messages.
We need to locate a bomb.
The bomb. Well, located.
I guess he really wants that pack.
Yeah.
You must.
The hell am I?
Come on now.
10
What?
seconds before insertion. 5 seconds to go.
I have no idea
The
who he is.
diffuser has been recovered. Your mission is to
Probably
locate and
around it.
defuse a bomb.
No, dude, there's no way.
What did he
He's
do?
playing. He's just spawn peeking. That's all he's doing.
What the hell is this dude? Oh wait. If you wanna
You must recover the diffuser.
Oh,
You have
God
located a
damn.
bomb.
What the hell's going on? Nope. Oh bitch.
Oh, is Capcan sitting in the bomb room?
And that's still
The Libby.
I just missed all my shots. Nobody saw that. My cap is very, very low.
Friendly last operator standing.
He's too good.
He's
He wasn't even the one I was shooting at. Oh my god.
I got my last kill. Woo!
It's just for the pack all along.
It was for the pack, boy. Get that SI skin.
I'm bad and that's good.
Oh, I need 3 more kills. Time to actually do something here.
I'm just gonna keep blaming my FPS and hopefully it rides under the radar.
How much FPS are you getting?
That was Adrian's excuse for fast enough.
Hey man, like even just recording, I'm just getting frame drops.
Frames were dropping. Yo, this guy using a 760 frames were dropping.
Dude, I don't freaking know, man.
I don't
I
freaking
think it
know
was
that,
off.
but apparently
I think
you
it's
do.
my hard drive, because my hard drive is really old. But, whatever.
Not having an
Use your
SSD.
drone to
I
locate
think
a bomb.
between streaming, the game, Discord, I think that's all just eating away
yeah.
at my memory and it's just
If you-
chugging.
I don't know what graphics options you have on, but if you turn on TAA, you can save a lot of frames. Especially if you start turning down the scaling, like to maybe like 80 or 90.
Okay,
Save
yeah,
you a good ton of frames.
I'll give that a whirl.
It will make the game look a little fuzzy, but it's bearable till about like 85 or 80. Just keep the sharpness filter
Insertion
on
in
100.
10 seconds.
Wait, where are they?
There, blue bar.
In 5 seconds.
Sunrise.
Oh, the air
Drone has
kitchen, never mind.
located a bomb.
What?
The diffuser has been
Where
secured.
are they?
You
Spawn
found a
peak.
bomb.
What?
Make your way to its location and defuse it.
So they're kitchen?
Correct.
That's Cav I just pinged.
I had Capcan and I think
Don't take all the
Castle's-
kills. I need 3.
Castle's at Sunrise. Like outside Sunrise. Oh, yep, here.
Booty.
You know.
You located a bomb. Op 4 last operator standing.
The last one's Cav. She was in these servers over here.
Yep, I just found her.
Yeah, just watch that door.
Swapping mags.
There you go.
Op 4
Oh,
eliminated.
I need 2 more kills.
Fuck it.
I'd like 1.
How many more do I need for this pack? I don't even know. I
I
don't
must have
know.
scared the shit out of her.
By that time you got 19 kills in a game, you didn't have to challenge anymore.
Yeah, that was like 2 days ago.
No, he got 30. He got 30 in total and still didn't have the challenge on.
No, we banned Mira.
Play Maestro, you nerd. It's all you play anyways. Crutch player.
That's just...
Am I the only one who feels like Al's Burgers is kind of overrated?
Al's who? Al's Burgers?
Yeah, Al's
I don't think
Burgers.
I've ever been.
I don't know.
Secure the bombs.
Secure the room.
All reinforced.
Room is secure.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds and counting.
AV is active in the sector.
Bomb located by Op 4.
Still going up. Stay clear of ABS.
one.
Reloading, cover me!
Op 4, last operator standing.
Yeah, I got one.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
I was wondering why I got quiet.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey, I have no idea how I switched like that. Suddenly
Did you
got
go
very
to
quiet.
like the AFK?
No, I think I accidentally went back to my Discord.
Ah, gotcha.
Bro, you missed me vaulting over and getting the kill on AC as well.
Send me a clip.
I have to go back and watch your stream. Plug the stream, please. Everyone watch it right now, or I'll end you.
That's true.
Oh no.
It would be,
How did
it'd
I
be
get
very
Maestro? I
beneficial.
didn't even pick anything.
It knows.
It knows, dude.
Game, I just love watching
Secure
that
the
blitz
bomb.
die.
Wait, what?
I loved watching that blitz die. It was so satisfying.
What, the one that I just killed?
Yeah, when he the Jonka him.
Oh, yeah. Thought you were talking about the blitz that I killed in the last round of last night's match. He just fucking planted.
Hey, can someone David, can you create a rotate?
They have a
hole?
Twitch.
Multi-hole where?
No.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Doorway trapped. Stay clear of
10
blast
seconds
zone.
left. 5 seconds.
Repelling hostiles are in for a surprise.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
PDD mounted. Let them come. Ambush set. Stay clear.
Where are they?
Wasn't over by me.
Who are you?
Aquarium. What?
First time.
He's so good.
5. Op 4 has located the bomb.
Oh my god. You almost had him all. The expert flank. Holy
I
shit.
thought it was closer than that. Thought I would have gotten someone in the head.
He did. He got their best player. Oh, they're going for him. Okay.
Alibi!
Where's
Ash
this dude?
on ping.
Come on.
Ash is in suitcases. Roof,
Oh.
roof. Last one, roof.
There's also one aquarium
Still
side, I
suitcases.
think.
It's
Still
suitcases. Suitcases.
I got
it's still
that's
freezer.
Suitcases, dead diffuser.
It's a very interesting
I don't know what the strategy was.
they made. Suitcases.
Nice.
Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.
Gabe.
Hello.
We them boys.
I think I'll do one more game after this, and then call it good. Thanks for the games,
Alright.
guys. One more
Yep.
game after this. One more set.
Alright, let's flex on him with our blue bar strat.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Let's do it.
You wanna take alibi to open it up? Somebody?
I'll take small. No, just keep your gun. I'll open it up.
Usually we'd also have a castle, right?
No.
No.
We'd have like a Jaeger, I think, maybe?
Yeah.
They don't.
Secure
I'm
the
sorry, I
bomb.
don't know your strats.
Oh no, it's alright. This one's
Giving
just,
away strats. Wait, hold on.
this is one of our favorites.
Yeah, usually our strat is to hold this site up in a hookah, you know?
Okay.
10 seconds. 5 seconds and counting. Op 4 has yet to locate a bomb.
Oh, what the fuck? Please go. That's too close. That's interesting. Jesus Christ, you got the shit out of me, Gabe. It's like how did Buck get there so fast?
Wait, what? That was me.
Hey, Alibi, can you open up that hatch for me?
Hey, one hookah. One about to be hookah.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
They know I'm over here in Sunroom.
Yeah, one's up in aquarium.
Their team is up in aquarium. They just have a couple extras.
Crawling around somewhere. What was that?
Downstairs.
It was downstairs outside the server
That's
room.
Buck.
Yeah, that
I've
was
got
Buck.
one in here on blue door.
Fuser and Sunrise.
That's somebody. That's right.
Wait, I need another kill. No. Yes.
Yeah, you got it.
Casual clutch.
Oh, hello, kitchen.
Hit fire it. Cam, no balls.
Oh, that was a bad spray. Right in the left. This is stupid. I was about to say, you guys.
Successful.
It's the worm strat.
It's the snake strat.
And the plat one left. What a baby.
He probably got his packs. Let's be real. Like,
Yeah.
Let's
They
not
probably-
talk about this word, okay? Alpha pack, please. Nope.
yeah, got my pack. Let's go.
Alright, Cam, let's open her up.
Let it rip. Beyblade, Beyblade.
Let it rip. This is it. Get a grip. Let it rip. I love that show.
Excuse me, game. I do believe I have a pack to open.
I got the seasonal skin! Woo!
Oh my god.
I don't have to pay any money!
I got scammed, dude. It's not giving me my pack.
Wait, yeah, didn't you buy all the packs, Kim?
I thought until I got the seasonal skin.
Woo, I got it! Woo.
It's actually like not giving me my pack. That's a little sad.
You have to restart the game a lot.
you gotta play this one first. Else I'm gonna beat you with a hammer next time I see you. And I see you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, after my film analysis class.
And I'll just sit here in my house.
Damn. I saw Cam like once. I was watching German. I was like, "Hey Cam." He was like, "Don't make eye contact."
Hey, bro.
No, it's alright. It's cool.
I saw Cam one time and he just went, "Go away." Roy, why
Oh,
y'all
we're
want to
back
ban
on
my
coastline.
Monty?
Oh, it's okay. I'll do the moral thing just this once, ban line.
Dude, I can't believe I got the seasonal skin. I'm so happy, dude.
That's
Really
the
mad.
magma skin, right?
No, I got the SI skin out of the pack.
Oh, nice.
I also have the lava skin. That's because I pay money for that.
Fair.
Yeah, you had
Did-
to pre-order the year 4 pass for it.
Everyone watching right now on the stream, if you want to buy the season pass, there's a deal going on right now. If you
Wait.
buy something worth $30, you can get it for 25
Where's he
instead.
streaming?
So what you get the he's streaming.
Oh.
You buy the pass, and then you also buy a 50-cent game, and you put them in your cart together. Then you buy them together, you get the discount. That's how you save money, boys.
This man is not paid by Ubisoft.
I am
no,
not
folks,
paid
not
by
at all.
Ubisoft, Steam, or any of its affiliates. I
He's
only get
just
merch. Hey, I am. I got a big nose.
But this is how you become partnered with Ubisoft, by pitching all their stuff.
Not sponsored, but I mean, like, I have a bunch of merch in my room that I could give out to anyone who watches the stream. Just saying.
Oh, it's not sponsored,
giveaways.
but-
I have phone backings and notepads.
big
No,
power.
no god. Unpopular opinion, I like the slime skin from the Halloween event. Don't at me.
It's not even a slime skin, it's the ectoplasm skin.
It's
Nice
slime.
marketing.
It's the kid's choice awards.
Yeah,
skin.
Nick.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Everyone had the same idea once.
So we're-
All right, David.
Hi. Oh, you want me to choose for you?
No,
Hi.
I want my deagle.
yeah, he was about to say.
Thank you.
Okay, but then can you do me a favor since I gave it to you?
That
Can you put a
depends on the
cam
favor.
and B site watching the corner next to the?
Sure.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Protect the bombs. Op 4 has located a bomb. Ready for assault. Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
Yeah, I want this one covered. This way I can
10 seconds to
exit it.
insertion.
Wall reinforcements nearly done.
5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Yeah, you're.
Go
Yeah.
in the doorway and
Nice line of fire.
Thank you.
the thing.
AV is active in the center.
Oh, yeah.
Outside of the B windows, and on the roof in the bathroom.
Map
B
it.
bomb. B bomb. Watching the doorway to A. Don't peek. The other one's Hall of Fame. Pretty sure. Sophia jumped down. So site's clear. She's repelled now. She's repelled now.
Just use my mirrors.
She's repelled back in. She's in the corner where my C4 is.
Yeah, you don't gotta.
She's planting. She's planting in the corner. Kill her.
Op
Okay,
4
Hall of
last
Fame,
stop
Hall of
standing.
Fame.
Yeah, just use some mirrors.
Hello. Oh, what?
Oh.
No!
Failed.
Bro,
All
you got
friendlies
pooped
have
on. I'm not gonna
What
lie.
the hell was that?
You don't know the intricacies involved with mirrors. It's okay.
Seriously, that was stupid.
You could have
What the
picked.
fuck
You
was
could have
that?
peeked from the left.
I could have. I was like, oh, easy peasy. I'll just. I'm actually.
It's
salty,
okay,
man.
bud.
What
We
the
still
hell?
love you.
Thank you.
No, we don't.
Oh.
Wow. Well. All right.
Hey, that's hurtful.
All right, I'm back. I just needed a moment.
Beyblade, Beyblade.
Who wants to get
Protect the
lunch with me?
bombs.
I don't want to be lonely.
I mean, I would, but I'm 2 hours away, so.
I mean, I would, but it's not lunchtime, you know what I mean?
Op 4 has located a
It's
bomb.
every
Ready
day,
for
every
assault.
time is lunchtime.
That man could wake up for breakfast and say something.
That's what I do usually.
No, it's not.
How do you know?
Because you don't eat breakfast.
Exactly. I eat lunch.
Exactly. That's what I said.
That's what I said.
Good. Glad we came to an understanding.
Yeah, I love
10
it.
seconds
Of course you follow me.
Don't.
They all do.
Oh,
I mean, I don't love myself, David. You know that. Let's just be real.
Thank you for the follow.
four
I'll
has
have to
located a
check
bomb.
out who did that. Boop. Who followed me? Let's see. Loading up. Sociopathic Doc, thank you so much for the follow.
They're gonna take BFB again, aren't they? The roof. I've been spotted. You shouldn't have told me.
It's underneath.
Okay. Are they? Hold on.
Yeah, once outside BFB.
oh, Gabe, you didn't put the camera for the.
Oh,
No, might be.
I was outside the lounge. Two of them were there. Hibana took me out.
They're gonna try to take you.
They're probably gonna blow open the master bed. If they repel in, just tell me mirror.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna win that at all.
Ah.
Bathroom's tag mirror.
Yeah, let me just open this. Okay, yep. That was interesting.
One in window, one in Hall of Fame. Window dead, Hall of Fame. Actually, no.
I really
Hall
like
of Fame
those
dead.
mirror
Oh,
windows.
hello.
Underneath.
Alright.
Alright, let's go Koala.
Hold on, okay. I was just gonna hold, but you can kill yourself.
One's downstairs to
Planting,
your left.
planting.
The bomb diffuser has been successfully deployed.
Maybe just a
One
few.
op 4 remaining.
What?
Located the diffuser. Destroy it.
Oh, he's actually 1 HP, so yeah. He's gonna die on your goo mine.
Bomb diffusing device is disabled. Mission
Get done.
Hey,
I'm
bud.
disappointed. Hello. See, we make healthy decisions.
Do we though?
Like this
She
her
tried to
cam
crouch
here.
peek me, and I just headshot her when she went to crouch position.
She's college. Damn, I always play Tachanka on this site. You got me with that ban.
What am I gonna do?
So after your guys' win last night, what'd you guys do? Just go straight to bed?
We all of us except for Gabe went up for Wendy's because Gabe doesn't live here.
Oh, okay.
We were very hyped.
We just talked about, it was more of like a debrief.
Yeah, -1.
Secure the area.
What was
Keep
the
bombs
debrief
protected.
like? I mean, just talking like, oh, you see that 4K on library or whatever? Or was it
It was a
actually
little
trying to
bit
break
of-
things down?
Yeah, it was a little bit of patting ourselves on the back, and then the rest of it was mostly just talking about what we did wrong, how we can improve, what was different from our loss, and then trying not to get too overly cocky.
Yeah. It was like a big thing, especially with how we started off.
Be advised.
Like,
Op
even
4
though we
has
were
found
winning
a
early
bomb.
rounds on Villa, it was still pretty shaky. I feel like a lot of them were just like clutch. Very
10
lopsided, I
seconds
said.
remaining.
Like, we'd come out of 2v4s, they'd make a lot of bad decisions, and
5
we just,
seconds and
it'd be
counting.
Cam and Andrew just capitalizing on that, which is, you know, it's
So
good, but it's
Op 4
bad.
has
We
located
were
a
happy
bomb.
about our win,
Be ready for
but
hostile action.
we're trying to stay pretty, like, cautious.
You can't get complacent.
Nobody reinforced the back wall here. Y'all some dumb.
Let's go. I got a cam on it.
Let's open.
Open Legion.
What? What do we want to open?
Over here on Cool Vibes, you freak.
Okay.
We don't really need to reinforce that with people.
Oh, they're outside the window, aren't they?
Yep. And they watched that real good. There was Nomad outside the window.
Nomad, come to this window instead. How about that? She actually wants to, doesn't she? What did you want to open up?
Ivana was
Oh
on the
my
roof
God,
as well.
You guys aren't gonna try this, aren't you?
I'm being tracked by Jackal, by the way. I think this is an aquarium, but I could be wrong.
Aquarium's clear.
Well, then where is he tracking me from?
Probably the roof.
Oh, yep, they're definitely on the roof.
Oh, okay. Great.
This is unfortunate. This is
Yeah.
really unfortunate.
How'd you die?
Somebody should. The roof. She shot me through the wall.
Got the app.
Are they pushing from the aquarium?
Not anymore.
Oh shit. I just arrived.
Oh, he's angry.
Where is he?
Like super something.
He's on the balcony. Right outside hookah.
He's in the doorway.
They have to walk through my electrified barbed wire, so.
Oh, he's so mad. I don't really know why. He thinks I saw him, but all I did was just hold down the trigger and go around the corner.
Oh, they blew it up.
Come on, buddy. You know you want to do it.
Might be one underneath, Legion. Either underneath or repel.
Alright.
Legion, I have a cam for you, bottom of stairs.
One friendly operator
Oh
remaining.
my god, he got that with the free fire.
Time expires in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to go. Critical bomb diffuser
Stairs is
activated.
coming up on your right. I think one's down actually in there.
Yeah, one is down. Either that or crawling.
Oh, no, she was not down.
Mission failure.
She's
That's
just
why I said she might be crawling.
Oh.
Double down. If you guys weren't carrying me, I'm sure someone else would be doing much better.
That's alright.
Oh, that's good.
Casuals are meant for just having fun, to be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Ying's pretty fun.
I still want to learn Capital, to be real. Capital's strong.
I might hot breach with the Deagle.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Let me make sure I have researches. Yeah, I do.
Who's the most annoying person for you to just like?
Blitz.
Well, that's good. What would you do to fix them? Make them less annoying.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
It's kind of a weird question to answer because there's so much to like go into balancing. Me personally, I think running with his shield in front of him is kind of stupid. So I would kind of make him a 3-speed, but take away that aspect where he can just sprint with the shield in front of him. Just to make it a little bit more. I don't know the right words to do. That's just what I do. But I'm not sure exactly how that would be as far as balance in the meta.
Your drone
Yeah,
has
would that
found a
take away
bomb.
too much of his
10 seconds
flavor
to
as
go.
an operator if he didn't have that unique perk?
5 seconds to go.
I'm not sure. It all just depends on, because like a lot of things can sound good on paper, but in
Found a bomb.
execution
Make your way to
it's
its location
a little
and
off,
defuse
or
it.
it's overpowered,
totally.
or it's underpowered.
I would say the problem with him is that he doesn't have any. He's just impervious if he's rushing you, and you try to like, you're trying to take him down. He's rushing you around a corner, like he just flashes you, and then you're dead. So having him not have the shield up makes him vulnerable, and sort of fair. So I kind of agree with that.
Alright, what the hell am I? Hang on, am I going? Oh, he's behind the main entrance desk. That's Rook. I'm probably should be sure of that. Where are you repelled? I don't think I've seen that spot before.
I need
Spot
help.
that literally everyone holds.
Valkyrie's down.
You must recover the diffuser.
Just came running right past
The
you.
diffuser is now
Yeah,
secured.
I didn't even see him.
Is it aquarium?
Loading dart.
Valkyrie should be
He's
50.
moving back to the stairs.
I don't. Thought I was reacting fast enough to at least get a shot off on that one, but I guess not. These guys are having a lot of fun. Like they seem like they've already been playing together for a while, and it'll be cool to see how they progress.
Low cam.
The diffuser
Oh,
is
really?
no longer in your possession.
That looked like garbage.
One friendly operator remaining.
Mistro cams.
Rip.
You have been eliminated.
That's a
What a
big
shot!
lead.
That was an ouchie.
Oh wow, we're losing by quite a bit actually.
Not doing great on my
Can you still
end.
get up on those purple torps?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a way, just not the old way.
I think I've ever even used the old way. Maybe once. Alright. Actually,
All right, I'm gonna have one good round. That's the plan. One good round.
Need to
One One good round. That's all I'm asking for. I'm gonna figure out what I can do to make my perf better while streaming and doing Discord, because I look even worse than I thought I would. Come on.
Your drone has found a bomb.
Dun, 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 dun.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds before insertion. The diffuser has been recovered.
Alright, let's go.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it. Drop the
One's in
diffuser.
Sunrise. Just letting you know.
They have a Mira.
Got pulse. Got bandit.
No, this is when Gabe's actually trying.
Oh,
This one Gabe actually tries and has back.
wait, what?
Where's that?
Oh, he's at the bottom blue stairs. I didn't check that corner. In the
Blue
corner,
stairs, you
the
mean
corner,
like,
the
Cool
corner, the
Vibes?
corner. Yeah, to your left, Twitch. He's in that corner right there.
The diffuser has been secured.
I can turn ahead. There's nobody on stairs. There is a Mira at a bar in the I don't know what it's called, the billiards room. She's moving towards stairs.
Bomb has been located.
Doctor's behind the mirror. Billiards.
She is very lit and I have 1 health. Can I get a reset?
You can try.
I can jump off the roof up here. Hold on.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Oh, well, I guess so.
Last one's the Mira.
Oh, she's on
Billiards.
billiards.
I just...
Yeah, just drop off. You're good.
This is actually a true to life medical procedure. You've never been to a hospital.
You just shake your hands and then go, get up. And you're up.
No, they to fix your like crippled body, they just order you to jump off the building.
He's gonna peek you.
Oh yeah, I have a here. So if you push up, which
Swapping mag!
She's
Still
really
behind the
weird.
mirror.
Oh.
Op 4 neutralized.
Mine.
Mission successful.
how slow I vaulted over that. Kind of concerned.
She just had to. She just had to take me with her.
He's
Give me that one more death.
A man's wasn't having that. Alright, Gabe, do it again.
Okay.
This is how our team comms is whenever Gabe's attacking. Just go, Gabe, get him.
There you go. I mean,
It's not like he's a dog.
that's a strategy.
It is a strategy. You just tell Gabe, like, go do something. He'll get 2 kills out of nowhere, and I will never know where they came from.
Sometimes it's
Sometimes
better
I'll
to be
just be
lucky
on
than good.
We need to locate a bomb.
Sometimes I'll just be on site in the first 15 seconds of the match and you'll just be confused as to how I got there.
That happens.
I'll have 3 kills in the kill feed and just be like, hey, I'm on site. And they're just like, what?
That happened during your Teal game.
Yeah.
Your drone has found a bomb.
They're hookah again.
Oh.
10 seconds before insertion.
Well, they really want to win.
I'm about to get that mirror really
Insertion
quick.
in 5 seconds.
I'd do it.
Okay. I'm gonna get him with the nade from underneath. Watch.
You found a
One might
bomb.
be going to
Make your way
first floor,
its
so just
location
warning.
and
Watch your
defuse it.
sunrise.
Yep.
There's one in Sunrise. Yeah, he's moving out of Sunrise.
Yeah, he's in the kitchen now.
You just opened up.
I don't know who that is. You still in the kitchen?
I gotta join watching the stairs. Somebody watch that. Just adjourn up. He's on stairs.
Who?
I think it's Rook. There's 2 on stairs. I'm out of drones.
Jackal, check for
Never
footsteps.
trust the naked eye.
Yeah, I found some.
I'm on the hunt.
He was fucking front, whatever it's called, front desk. That's smoke. That away. Yep.
Or not.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
He's in courtyard. He's not front desk.
Gotcha, gotcha.
You have dropped the
Alright,
diffuser.
let's see.
The diffuser is now secured.
He tagged the
There's
castle.
somebody. Yeah.
Oh god.
You must recover the
Kitchen.
diffuser. Down to 1 friendly.
Dang. 0 kills, 0 and 6. This game is killing me tonight.
Op 4
I
eliminated.
thought that was a
all
headshot.
Oh man.
Man, people gotta try in this playlist. It's crazy. Save it for ranked, my friends.
Alright, why don't you guys give me some shout outs that you want to do? I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for doing the interview. Thanks for playing with me, showing me what you got, telling me more about you guys and how you guys work together. Really appreciate it. And yeah, just do some shout outs if you
Shout out to
want.
my mom.
I don't really got anything.
Shout
I
out
love
to
you, Mom.
Gabe. I
Shout
love
out-
Gabe.
Shout out to all the kind souls watching this stream right now.
Shout
I
out
know
to the
who
single
you are,
moms out
but I
there.
love you.
Shout out to my femoid watching the stream. I
Shout
love
out to
you.
all those lonely souls. Hope you find love.
Okay.
You're talking to yourself, Adrian.
Thanks.
Yes.
Shh.
Shout out to Ubisoft for making this game.
Facts.
Shout out to Apex Legends for being a really good warm-up for Siege.
Facts.
Great game. Everyone should download it free. Not sponsored,
Not sponsored.
Yeah.
EA.
but I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Alright, let me know when your next match is, and I'll be sure to get the post-game analysis and get some clips out there for you guys.
All right, thanks, man. Thanks for coming out and interviewing me and playing with the team.
Of course, anytime you guys want to try and carry this sad sack of terrible R6-ness, by all means, throw me an invite.
Might be sooner than you think.
Alright, see you guys.
Yep.
See ya.
And thanks to everyone who followed the host or just joined into the stream. I appreciate it, and we'll cover some more collegiate R6 going forward. Take it easy. Bye.